YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Look, it's messy. Yeah, sorry about the last video, kind of, because I wasn't I wasn't feeling good, and I filmed it the day before yesterday, and yesterday I was completely done. Fiber just killed me, so I knew it's coming up, but I tried to craft at least a little bit every day, and I was going crazy yesterday, so I prepared some stuff and I will show you in a minute. But I just read a comment from Marina, I think. See, I don't remember already. It was like 5 minutes ago because after I read it, I ran to my craft room to try it, and she said that I have to stick the washi tape right onto the blades. So I did that. Спасибо большое. I need to figure out if... No, it did not. It actually did not cut through the paper. Kind of. But just to make sure that everything sticks, I will still put some washi on the back. Just in case. I should have done it right away. But I was afraid it's going to be too thick. And then, you know, it will cut through anyways. But it looks much better. And I really wanted to try this because I do want to use my stuff, right? So I do want to use my dies, and it makes no sense if I can't use it. So that's what she said, and that's what I did right away. I'm telling you, I was reading the comment in my living room, and once I read it, I just had to go to my craft room and try this out because I want to use this die, you know, I just want to, but it's just upsetting when things do not work like you want them to work, right? And I think it's still, I'm pretty sure it's a defect in the die because it's not supposed to do that. I really don't think that a die is supposed to be like that, where you have to put washi tape here and washi tape there, you know what I mean? So I wonder, should I... Okay. Now I'm going to fold this up. The paper is still too deep, but maybe it works better now because the other one was completely ripped, but this one might work. Let's just see. Wait and see. It's not ripping that bad. You know what? Maybe I should put even more washi on top. I did the 2 layers, and I'm just going... I don't know, going to keep them there probably and just put another layer if this doesn't work. But I hope it does. I really do. Because I really want to make this rosette now. I really want to get it to work. But I was not planning on doing that. And while I'm folding it, I want to tell you what I'm going to do. You see that? That's what I did yesterday without a video. But it's... you know, I just needed a couple minutes of crafting to calm down and not to be upset anymore. So I decided to pre-cut some stuff. And if I just pre-cut some stuff, you know, I didn't want to make it so you miss the whole thing. But I took my dies, 2 of my circle dies. And you see, I put tape there because I needed this shape. If you do the 2 of those, you will get this shape. And it has an inside to it, but I don't have it on my desk right now. So the circle will come out and you are left with this one, and it has a hole, right? And I cut 8 or 9 of them, and I glued 4 of them already. 4 right here and 4 right here. And because my hands were tired and, you know, I was hurting, I decided to still go with the piece of fun foam. And I will just stick it in between because I need more space, because this will be a shaker. But this will not be just a shaker. This will be a double-sided shaker. But this will not just be a double-sided shaker. It will be on a stick. Right now, looking at it, it kind of looks Christmassy too. But I really wanted to use another color because this bag, it also has red and blue and whatever. And I have been using like black and gold and blue and the pinkish purplish for now. So I decided I need some red as well. But I will decorate it and everything, so it's going to be different. So all I did was I took packaging right here. I put my die on top and I just traced it, and then I cut it smaller so it fits onto my circle. You know, it has to be inside because it has to be covered up, right? And I also cut some glittery red for the top and for the bottom, because the bottom will be the top. So basically I cut, just make sure that this doesn't move or it's not going to be the same shape. So I cut 8 of those in a normal cardstock red, because, you know, you will be able to see the sides, but not that much because I'm going to decorate them too. And I stack 4 and 4 together, and I will stick the piece of foam in between. Does it make sense? I hope so. So now I want to glue this one just for now. Oh, I'm still not good, but I'm so much better than yesterday. Yesterday I was just not doing well. Let's say it this way. I was just not doing well. I cried a little. You know, I cry a little when I'm not doing well, and then I don't allow myself to stay in the crying mode. Of course, Jesus. I don't allow myself to, you know, unpack and live there like for too long. Maybe 5 minutes, but then I have to move on and go somewhere else. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to stick 2 ends together, but even that seems to be too much today for my fingers. Why? Because they were cramping so badly yesterday. Oh my God. Just like my toes and my feet, and it was a hard day. But I managed, I survived, so I guess I'm okay. Okay, so this will stick to this part. I'm gonna put some more glue in there. So if this works, you know, I will be thankful forever. I didn't even know there is another Russian person watching my channel, which is really, really cool, actually. I like that. I saw her commenting in Russian, or I saw you commenting in Russian, and I was just like, oh, that doesn't happen very often, that somebody comments in Russian. And then I tried to reply in Russian, and you, if you don't know Russian letters, you should see the Russian keyboard. It's like, because we do have more letters. What do we have? I don't know if I remember correctly. Russian letters is like 33 of them. And I have to look and search and try to find, you know. So I just let it dry for now, this part, while I will make my shaker. And for that, I will also need, the only thing I'm thinking about is how to attach this part. But I think I have an idea. Alrighty, so I ran to my kitchen real quick, and I got 2 skewers right here, because I think it's gonna be much better. I don't know if 2 of them are gonna fit, but at least 1. 2 are, no, I don't think 2 are gonna fit. I will need 1, at least, just so it has something sticking out here, which I can glue inside, because if I glue my straw inside, it's gonna bulk up, and I don't know if I can like close up all the little holes, because I'm going to fill it up with sequins and stuff. So I really don't want it to fall out, and I also don't want it to fall through this little hole. So I'm going to somehow do it with this one, and I'm thinking that I will push it through like this, and then I will fill this little hole with hot glue. And if I only stick this piece, we'll see. The explanation takes way too long, but I have to start out with my plastic anyways, and I will start my hot glue gun as well. So we have all these little pieces here, right? We put them aside, because what I need to make first are the ones to close this thing up. And I see here that this one is just a tiny bit too long. So you can go a little shorter. That's not a problem. See, my hands are just like, I hate this feeling. I just do. I hate it when my hands feel like I cannot use them. Okay, now make sure that everything is inside of your circle, but of course not too short. Still has to cover the inner circle, but not come out of the outer circle, if it makes any sense. It doesn't have to be perfectly round, you know. It just has to cover this part. And what I will do is I will use glossy accent. I will use glossy accent, and glossy accent will really seal it. I know it. I made so many shakers in my life already. This time I will just put it onto the plastic part, and I will just stay outside, you know, so it doesn't come too far inside, but also make sure that there's glossy accent everywhere. You don't need too much, but it has to be everywhere. Okay, and then we'll just stick it down, move it if needed so it stays in there. And for me, as always, I'll take my not sticky paper and I will put this underneath my mat. Because the mat is flat, you know, it helps. And because I'm working on top, I'm kind of putting pressure on it as well, so that helps too. And I know at least one other person does that. I don't know who it was, but somebody told me that they do that too. And I'm going to just cut this one down a little bit as well. Just make sure that you don't do too much. If I do too much, I have to cut myself a new one. Okay, now on that side. Yep, it's like cutting banks again. You know, a little shorter here, a little shorter there, and then you end up not having any hair. Oh, look, it rhymes. It's like I'm a poet. Okay. Put more glue on top. I can't wait to see what it's gonna be. I have never seen one. Ever. So I don't know if I invented it or if a lot of different ideas I have seen everywhere and anywhere just, you know. Made this one in my head. It's not sticking very well once you put it on top, so be careful. I should have done it on this one already. And I do need pressure for this. Okay, that's why what I'm gonna do is, my little needle. First of all, I will pat it for a little bit, and then I will take my new paper pads, which I still didn't organize, that's why they are right behind me, and I will put them on top for some pressure. And it does not need long, you know, it needs like 5 minutes, and I'm gonna just leave it there for 5 minutes and just come back. Alrighty, 5 minutes, check. Let's see what's happening after that. Oh, I can't wait. I really want to make the shaker. I could barely sleep. I had to force myself to stay like laid down because when I woke up at 4 a.m. I was just thinking, I need to go make the shaker. I really want to, you know, I just want to see if it turns out what I want it to be. See? So it's done. Basically, the shaker is done. Basically. Okay. So now I want to figure out something. You know, I can actually, yeah, I can actually do that. I can actually glue this part on top as well and just put it underneath. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to glue one of the, you know, there are 4 pieces. One of those, it doesn't matter, it has a stitching or not, you know, it's just gonna be hidden anyways. Okay, I need my little needle again. Yeah. I might go back to using the big bottles again, because with the little bottles, yes, I can apply really, really good and much better, but then again, it just doesn't work. And I still didn't try it with the, I need to find some. See, I get like ideas from you people on what to do, and then I don't do it, and then I go like, oh, you know, my stuff doesn't work. I go cry. I'm not even gonna bother with that now. I'm gonna take my big bottle because I can't be frustrated today. I'm gonna take my big bottle, and it has the same problem because I didn't use it for a while, so I cannot get frustrated today because, you know, my fibro is just sitting there and waiting for me to do something wrong, you know, like get emotional or something so it can come back and just, you know, finish me off. But I'm not letting it. Just make sure that you align the whole thing how it's supposed to be. And then I will just do the same thing once again. Put it underneath. It's not going to take long, though. Now, I will put this little unicorn into my shaker. And I chose this. I got them from AliExpress, and they come in different colors. You can also have like this purple one and a pink one. And they have like a hot pink reddish one. And the iridescent one. But they are like straight from one side and not straight from the other side. So I figured if it's a double-sided shaker, I'd rather go with one that is like that, because then you cannot tell which side is which. You know, they are looking good from both sides. So if I put it in and it is a shaker, so my unicorn is basically going to shake in the shaker. It might turn around and be like that, of course, but then you can shake it. I am thinking, should I just, you know, attach it to the bottom so it stays like this and it doesn't turn? I could actually even attach it to my stick, probably. I don't know about that. I don't know about the stick, but no, I will probably not. I will probably not be able to do that. But I could attach it to the bottom of my whole thing. I will see. So what I'm gonna do is, am I attaching this? Because I've never done this before. I need to know what I'm doing. I'm attaching one of those right on there. So this one will be the last piece I'm using. So I can actually attach this one to the foam while the other one is drying. And I will just continue using my glossy accent. And I will only go on the outside of my circles, just because I don't want anything sticky inside of my circle. And because it is foam, I will try and kind of push it a little bit to the inside while it glues. Because, you know, even though it's fun foam, it's not very, it's not exactly the same shape. And I did not want to cut anywhere, because I want this to be smooth, a smooth finish. And I'm going to just probably stick something on the sides. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I have this picture in my brain how it will be. So hopefully, you see, it's not even straight because the paper bent a little bit while I was, so overnight, because I forgot to put weight on top. But that's fine, because I'm going to put weight on top here and there, and then it's just gonna work out because I said so. Now, I need to attach this one right here. So I will be attaching this. And then to make it more secure, I will also put some glue onto my straw or inside of it. I don't know if it makes sense, but I want to measure how much of my skewer will be inside of this thing. That's how much. So I know now where to put the hot glue and where it has to stick out. So that's all I need right there. I could probably just take like a, what you call it? Toothpick, but I think this is just better. And I have skewers, so why not? I'm going to cut off the left over here. Whoop, I don't need it. I wonder, no, I don't want to go with thicker end. Okay, now all I'm going to do, and I should not have done this before I do that, because now it's going to be a little bit trickier. I will just do this. I will just take another one, because I don't want tricky today. I want nothing tricky today. So now I can hold it at the bottom, and I'm going to put hot glue inside of it. Let me show you what I mean. Because I want this square to be held right there. I'm not putting too much, just trying to put a little bit of hot glue inside of my straw here and cool it down. Can you see that? It's still sticking out as far as it should be. Just, you know, just be here. Okay. Let me see. I will just very, very gently put it somewhere on the side so it can dry out completely. Okay. So you stay there. I'm doing my next thing. Am I losing something? No. Okay. Next thing. Now I glued the plastic onto the glittery part, and then 4 of my red ones onto this. Now I'm gonna glue the whole thing onto that, but I need to wait for a minute for my straw to dry. And while I do so, I can already see what shaker stuff I'm going to put in there. And I don't know. I don't even know if I have anything. Ooh, I totally have stars. I don't know if I'm going to use the stars. I might. I have some angels. You can put in there whatever you want to put. So if you have shapes or something, look through your shapes. I apologize. I'm going to look through my shapes. Ooh, that's also beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna have like a bunch of stuff ready to go. Just so it's there. And I have more. Let's see if I have some shapes in here. I so do. I so do. I have more stars. I have more. Why on earth do I have so much shaker stuff? I should make more shakers, don't you think? Like, I really should. So what do we have in here? We have some whites and some golds and, oh my goodness, there's just everything in here. I'm having a problem. Oh, I see something I will put in there for sure. And no, nothing from here. You see those? They are really, really pretty. I got them from a friend of mine in Happy Meal. So I do have some stars right here. And I'm gonna go with, what do we have? We have yellow. Oh, this paper pad is just the best because it has everything. It just has everything you can use, you know. I'm going to find some stuff here. Alrighty, I think I loaded up right here with stuff. with stuff I want to use. Now let me see if the straw, yeah, the straw is pretty much good. Now let me see how I want to do that. I want the straw to be inside of my layers because, you know, it has to be on a stick. So I'm going to put it where the foam part is because then it can, you know, go into the foam and not make a hole. And I'm going to put hot glue right on there and right on the end of the straw. So the straw is attached to this thing and this thing is attached to the middle. That's what I'm gonna do. Now let's hope it's gonna work out, right? I will just do it. I mean, if I don't try it, I will not know if it's going to work out. So let me just try it. Put some hot glue. I did put it all over the sticky part or the skewer part. And now I do not want to have too much of it inside, if it makes any sense. I want, oh my God, I know what I should have done, but now I can't do this anymore. So I'm going to do this somehow in a bit. I didn't put any glossy accent on my thing here. You know, I should have, but I didn't. And now it's going to be harder to put it on there, but not impossible. What I'm doing is I'm just pushing on top of this and I'm pushing my straw in, kind of. So, you know, it glues everywhere. Okay. Okay, it stays on the stick. Now, of course, I have the problem that I have to get there and get my glossy accent all over. So it's going to be a little harder. So if you want to try this, you might want to put glossy accent all over first and then use your hot glue. But also be aware that glossy accent will dry. You know, it dries quick. So now to me, I need to put the needle right next to my straw and start my glossy accent right there. But it will work. It works. It's harder now a little, but it still works. And I'm gonna do this all around the part I didn't glue. I hope it makes sense. I need to hold it to my face though, because I'm not going to see anything otherwise. Okay, and from this side, the same thing. I need to push it right to my straw and start my glossy accent right there. Okay, I believe I got everywhere now. I believe so. Now we'll just push it down and hope for the best. Oh, it doesn't take long for it to, you know, adhere. So I will see in just a minute. I hope it all makes sense. But what I'm doing, for some reason I'm thinking Christmas right now just because of this. But you know what? Having hundreds of straws and not having the one you need is a very common problem. So that's my problem, and I know it's not only my problem. Okay, now I hope it touched everywhere. I don't have teeny tiny sequins, so you know, I will probably be okay. I have bigger pieces of hot glue outside, but they will be either covered up or cut off. Let me see. Okay, I think I want this to dry longer. What did I do? I should have done it together, but then again, knowing myself, I would have messed up probably. So I don't know. But while I do that, I'm gonna just go look for some other stuff and be back. Alrighty, so I gave it an extra minute, just, you know, for it to be, I need to see if my, I checked already before, but I still want to check if my unicorn is going to move around in there, and it's going to. Let me shake him up like really good. Funny, he stays straight, you see that? Okay, let me shake him backwards. Oh, no, he doesn't. I shook him backwards. Now he falls over. Can I get him straight again? I probably can't. I can't. Look, I got him straight again. Okay, so he's moving in there, and he's the biggest part in my shaker. What is it the shaker want? You know, I don't know. Look, it looks like this one thing where you used to read, you know. I don't know how you call that in English. But that's funny. Okay, so that's it. Basically, that's your shaker. This is the top. And now all you need to do is to put some shaking things in there. Right, Deidre? My friend Deidre makes beautiful shakers without shaking stuff inside, you know. Yeah, that's why I will always remember her. See, there are some names I am remembering, but they are always connected to something really fun, you know. And I'm not laughing about you, I'm laughing with you. I will just throw different colored stars in there first and see how that looks. Whoa, I'm not throwing the baggie in there. That will be cool. You can just make a shaker and throw your shaker stuff and baggies in there. How about that? That's funny. It is. Okay. Some yellow stars. Like I said, it's a good thing that the whole paper pad just has everything, you know. It's like it has reds and blues and greens and whites and golds. I also want a couple beads in there because I like the sound beads make. And I love this purple color right here. So I'm going to put some of that in there. Please don't do too much, Irina. I tend to do too much. I also want some iridescent stuff. What do we use? Okay, guys, don't buy too many, you know, because then you cannot decide what you want to use. For some reason, I know that I do have a ton of iridescent pieces, but they seem to have disappeared. You know, I don't know. Let me see. Let me see right here. There they are. Well, it's not a ton, it's just two of those. So what am I talking about? I love them. They are my favorite sequins, the iridescent ones. But I'm not gonna put too much in there. I did put too much already. I still need to shake it up and see what it's gonna be. Okay, let's see. Oops. Oh, it's not too much. It's not even enough. But the cool thing is, you turn it around, it is still the same shaker. Isn't that cool? I think it is. But there is not too much. We need much more, it looks like. So let's also put some gold ones in there. Oh my God, I love it. Just because we also have gold. Different gold right here. Okay. And what else? Oh, I have those pretty ones. It's pretty. Look. They are different colored ones. And the mix is called Party. So let's have a party right here. It's a lot, I know. But my shaker is very big and thick and, you know. Let's shake it up. And because it's also a wand, you know, Is it enough? Yeah, it's enough. I'm gonna cover the whole thing here if I keep going. Okay, now let's make sure that there is absolutely nothing in there that I don't want to be in there. And there is not. Now, I still want to try something. I don't know. Oh, okay. I'm going to put him the wrong way around, basically, so I can see if he still looks like a good unicorn in there. You know, if you can still tell that it's a unicorn. What do you think? No, I think the iridescent one is better. I would like to have one that has color to it, but... Oops. Go way over, but there you go. I could see that there is like a glue string somewhere inside, but I couldn't see the string, and now I found it. And there is another one. I'm just going to take it out with the sequins. Okay. Is there another one in there? Because once I glue it, that's it. There's nothing coming in or out of this. Okay, let's do this. Let's put the top on my shaker. I can't wait. Okay. I'll do the same thing. Top of my shaker, glossy accent on the outside. Guys, I need somebody to figure out something for people like me who can't squeeze. You know. Okay, that's good. Just stay on the outside. Otherwise, you're going to get all of your glossy accent in there, and then everything will get stuck to it. And you can see it from the outside, and that's what you don't want to happen. Okay. I cannot wait. I just cannot wait for this to be done. Okay. But while this one glues, I want to do something really cool. I think it's going to be cool. I have these little flowers, and they are like different colored flowers. So I would like to just stick them around, you know, with some glossy accent. I think it's going to be good because I really want to do something on top of this red. I'm not going to keep it red like this, but okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's my OCD coming through right here. If you have a pickup tool, you need a push down tool. I'm telling you, because you can pick it up, but how are you going to push it down? Okay. Because they are not straight. And this is glittery paper. I have to push them down straight and hope for the best. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, pick up tool, push down tool, just like I said. Oh guys, it's so hard for me to work like this. I want to show you what I'm doing, but I can't see. I can see myself what I'm doing because it's too far away from me. I don't know how people do that on video, you know, just stay in frame. Okay, they look kind of straight. This does not look straight. Okay. Is that enough? Should we do more? I don't know. Let's do more. the OCD part in me, you know, thinks that's way too random. But there is a pink one already there, but no blue one there. I don't want to think this way. I just want to put stuff randomly on something. Okie doke. Now let's try to make it straight as far as we can. You know, I'm almost not breathing right now, right? Okay. Phew. But I still want to do more, because now I feel like we actually could put something blingy on the inside. Is my part actually gluing down here? Yeah, it looks good actually. Very good. Oh goodness. Are we putting something blinky on the inside, guys? I don't know. Oh my god. I believe... I'm looking for something right now because there must be something. I'm thinking either beads or bling. Beads or bling, guys? Beads or bling? That's the big question. I might just go with bling. How about something clear? Or, you know what? Oh, I know something. Look. Let me put... Now I don't need to put those back in because I have to do the same thing from the other side. But somebody gave me this pretty mix right here. Very pretty. But I think I will go... They might be too big. Those are all from AliExpress. You know, you can get so much bling. AliExpress, it's incredible. And I might just... No, they are too big. I have to go with something smaller. Oh, why do we have so many? Okay, let's go with those. Let's just go with those. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'll just go with those. What I'm going to do is to put a piece of bling inside of every flower now. That's going to be fun! Not? Wow, you dried so quick again. Always put the cap on your glues, which I don't do. Sure you did that. Yeah, the pickup tool is, you know, yeah, that's what it is. I will show you everything up close once I figure out how to do everything here. Oh, look, that's what I'm doing. I'm putting some bling into that whole thing. In each of the flowers, I want to put a piece of bling. And I think I can actually do this off cam and then be back because it's really long already. Alrighty, I'm done. I'm not gonna shake it too much because the glue has to dry on the flowers now. It's glittery paper, so, you know, but there is my incredible shaker. And is it easier to see when I put something underneath? Let me put this piece of paper underneath, so you can see that everything is shaking around there. I'm not going to shake it up too much, but it shakes. Oh, see, I knew it. I didn't want to turn it, but I knew it. Okay, I'm gonna glue it back on. But from the other side, it's just the same thing. And where did it come from? Oh, it was just on the top, because each flower still has... See, I stuck the flowers and then the little bling inside. So yeah, that's what I did. I'm done. Halfway. But I'm done for this video, guys, because my time is running and, you know, things like that. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. I love it and I appreciate it. Share and subscribe, and next time I will show you the whole thing and we will just continue and do more to it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the series. I enjoyed the crafting. I have fun, lots of fun. So, like I said, share, subscribe, enjoy your day, and I see you in my next video.